another one. Stay with us, don't play with us. It's the Salted Nest Podcast.
Break it down.
It's your boy Billy Black.
It's your motherfucking boy Biggs, and we in the building, baby.
Another episode with the illustrious PradaGee. As always, gentlemen, we was doing a little 2K talk. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I struggle with talking candidly about 2K for certain reasons, right? Number one, first of all, I just want to take a moment of silence and thank God that we're not Madden fans. Let's just thank God that we're not getting kicked in the fucking face.
Anymore.
Yeah, let's just thank God that we're not getting kicked in the face the same way them motherfuckers getting kicked in the face.
That's a fact.
Because it gets really hard. Because the 2K community is divided into two communities. There's the single player community and there's the online community. And somewhere in the middle of that Venn diagram is the people who do both. I play a shit ton of single player. I play a shit ton of online. I'm kind of in that no man's land of like most of the community is either or. And people are either serving one side of the community or the other.
Don't forget, like
it's tough for me.
My GM. A lot of people
Single player.
Right.
So it's tough for me to. I don't want to fall in a space where I'm giving 2K so much praise that it sounds like I'm some kind of fanboy. When they really do provide a really good single player experience, not that it couldn't be better, but a lot of the online shit is tough. It's a tough environment. You got shit divided between like competitive players versus like simulation players is what they're calling it, and it could become a really toxic space, but any space can become toxic online. But this year they got cross-gen. And that shit don't matter for G. Because he went out and bought a PlayStation. You might ask, why is that such a wild thing to do? He could play God of War. He could play Spider-Man. He could play all these other games that are PlayStation exclusives. It makes sense for a person to want to own both. He don't want to play none of them shits. He bought a PlayStation 5 so he could play 2K with me. And now 2K is finally for the first time cross-gen. So he just got an expensive ass hunk of plastic sitting in his crib.
Actually, but I can't play now against PlayStation niggas, and I got niggas that like you.
Oh, you can't play now against play. See, that's the weird thing. The weird places where 2K don't have their shit together is confusing to me. Why can't you play crossplay?
You can't say that though, bro. Because even other shit that you could crossplay on, it's on shit that has like what's the shit like fucking.
I don't think is there any mode in Call of Duty that
no hold on. Let me see what I'm saying.
You can
the crossplay
across all of them.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is a lot of places, like for example, like I don't know, like Fortnite and different shit. It's only the mode that is similar to like a whole. What's the shit called when it's like a bunch of people on one map? I forgot, like a battle royale kind of situation. Only those situations generally can you use crossplay. When it's like a private match, a lot of times it is console to console. So they're not necessarily
okay.
You know what I mean? Like when it's a scenario where it's a bunch of people, when it's a bunch of people on one map, a lot of these things are crossplay. But like say it's just us on a private map, it's usually console to console.
But you can also set that private match to crossplay if you wanted to.
Because you would still be friends on the actual game, right? Because there's a difference between being friends on the system and being friends on a game. Yeah, like in Call of Duty, I'm your Activision Call of Duty friend or I'm your PlayStation friend. So I can still interact with you on the game just by your Call of Duty unique Activision tag, right? But maybe you can't do that on 2K. I don't know. But I think
2K is probably trying to like roll out.
Hold on.
It's brand new. It's brand new.
Hold on. So Warzone is different than Call of Duty. So you're saying that Call of Duty has crossplay and not just Warzone?
No. Both of them has crossplay.
Yeah, we've been crossplay on the regular Call of Duties for years now. Yeah. Me and Biggs.
100%.
Across generations too. Like I've been playing the PlayStation 5 version of Call of Duty against Biggs on the previous gen Xbox.
Yeah.
For a while, yeah.
So that's tough.
Even the cross gen, and I would think there would be a competitive disadvantage against playing with a next gen guy.
New Xbox loading. We getting that.
But also the physics of 2K are vastly different. Where playing next gen on 2K versus playing past gen, it's not the same game necessarily. Similar, very similar, but Call of Duty is pretty much the same game. Your frame rate is just going to be way better, and everything's going to look way doper, right? But it's the same game.
And
Facts.
loading in is faster.
And the physics are the same.
Loading in is way faster.
2K made dramatic changes to the physics, I think, and the weight of the players and the speed of the game. That I think would make it complicated to port gens. And then the complications of the city, which I think is far too much. I think 2K is doing too much with the city. I'm good, man. I don't like seeing things being 1,000 meters away from me and me having to jump on a subway to get there. First of all,
play NBA Live, nigga.
Nah, but the fact that it's SSD, the fact that we can now seamlessly load shit, I should be able to fast travel. I should be able to fast travel without having to go into a subway.
Play what?
Play NBA Live. Nigga always complaining like,
wow.
Nigga, play NBA Live, nigga.
See, here's the thing. You say always
Be
complaining.
grateful.
No. You cannot be. These are corporations. These are companies. You cannot just be grateful. You have to still hold them accountable for things that don't make a lot of sense and you want to have answers for. Why can't I just fast travel?
Because the reason why they can do all of these things is because of all of these sponsors that's all over this fucking city.
Okay.
All of these things that are around the city are sponsors that allow for the game.
Okay, but if you're going to allow me to jump in a subway, is it because I'll see more things on my way to a subway? Is that what you're insinuating? Fine. Okay.
No,
but
I'm insinuating that the city is that big because all these sponsors
have city space. They have space. Yes, and you on your way to a subway will see more sponsors than if you just press start and fast travel. Fair. But everything in the game.
I'm saying the stores are sponsored. Like, how there's a Nike store.
Yes,
Adidas
and
store,
like a part of them being sponsored is you seeing them walking past them, etc. No?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's walking.
Well, yes, I'll tell you yes, because 2K sells a lot of advertising space, and like yes, there's a big point of you seeing Adidas, seeing Nike.
The only reason I say I don't know about walking past them is because there's this weird thing to where I can't see shit in 2K if I don't look up. Like, I'll be at the rec and I have to look up to see the rec sign. Like, I won't know it's the rec. So I don't know if it's walking to them.
Oh, I'm talking about like signage.
Them on the map.
I'm talking about like billboards. Like when you.
That's what I'm saying. I can't see shit. I don't know why. Like, I see shit eye level. I don't know if it's just my Xbox. My PlayStation. I'm doing something wrong. But I can't see shit past eye level. Like the big ass sign that says direct, or the big ass sign that says Gatorade Training Facility. When I'm walking, maybe from far away I can see it though. Maybe from far away. But when I walk,
I think it's more so. I think it's more so when you're walking up onto it and it pulls up into frame is when you see it the best, because the camera's too close for you to just see the top of a building when you're standing in front of it. But it's like when you come over that little crest on the pathway to the Gatorade facility, you see the big ass Gatorade.
Right, you're right.
Yeah, it's like it's the same idea of the signage like that you would see in the street. And that is a lot of the video games serve that purpose, but they're overdoing it. And this is the thing where you can't give these guys too much praise, because at the same time, it is way too expensive to have a fully operational and competitive My Player. At the same time, the game is still fucking thriving off these exploitive modes like My Team and turning my career into this huge pay-for-play experience. I just made my Rebirth builds, and I don't fucking want to make them. Like, for the first time, and because I'm relatively new to 2K Online, I've only been really gaming online in 2K for like 3 or 4 years, so I don't have the same burnout. But I made my 2 Rebirth builds, and I'm not excited because although they have the potential to be 90s early, I would have to dump so much money or so much time into them to see them get good. And I've already dumped the money into my first build that I'm not going to do it with these builds. I'm not dumping some absurd amount of money into them, and they may never end up being that good. And that happened last year where like my build got relatively good, but I never got my second build to its maximum potential because I wasn't going to spend the money again.
I just recently saw a video on Instagram of a guy talking about how much money that he put in.
Yeah, he spent like 20, 30 bands.
Yeah, he was bugged.
He spent $25,000.
But see, even a guy like him, at least he made money. Like his big comeback to motherfuckers telling him he's crazy is, I made way more than that. At least he's a competitive or a content creator or whatever he is. And at least he's generating income where he can calculate his profit and be like, is this worth it or not? A motherfucker like me doing that for the love of the game. I'm dropping 100, and I'm not dropping nowhere near what he's dropping. But if I drop 200 on 2K for the love of the fucking game every year, and if you count across all my builds, if I drop 400, I'm some kind of fucking asshole. I am. I'm telling you I am. I'm not even asking if I am. I'm a monkey's uncle for that.
Yeah,
and this is what video games turn me into. They ruined the fucking Avengers game. The Avengers game that I was excited for, they fucking ruined it. It was a cash grab. I don't even really fuck with Call of Duty the way I might, because that shit is a cash grab every year. Listen to me. These companies will ruin video gaming. Grand Theft Auto, as great a franchise as it is, we are witnessing it collapse under the weight of its own greatness. Trying to balance how much fucking cash they raking in from the foo-foo lame add-on expansion fuckery online garbage, soul-sucking nonsense content. Where I'll ask my friends if they get tired of running the same mission. This is how long, and this is why, because
they drop new missions.
They drop a new mission that you got to do 10 times. Listen to me.
That's a fact.
You spamming that same new mission, and like 6 months later, you find yourself still being grateful for a new mission you've done 80 times. All I'm trying to say is, this how quick a young nigga realized GTA Online wasn't for me. About 3 or 4 times I tried to get into that bullshit. Tried to get into it early, and I was like, it's the same couple missions. The story mode is better. I have beaten GTA 5 like 6, 7 times. The story mode. I cannot.
Okay,
Six is on the way.
Okay, so obviously
6 been on the way for 10 years.
No, it's literally coming out next year.
They've been saying that for years. Listen, maybe it will. That'd be great. That'd be great. If it comes out next year, how many years will it have been since 5 has been out?
No, a lot. No,
right.
No, 100%.
They have been milking the fuck out of the online content.
You're right about that.
Hold on.
And feeding us fuckery.
We're about to get 6 though.
But
6 is
here's
on the
what
way.
you gotta understand though, Leak. The reason why you've been milking the same missions because you're not doing
pause.
You're not expanding in the game.
No, it's not even
you're
that.
Not buying clubs.
It's not even
you're not
that.
buying bunkers.
Bro, you have. Here's what you're not acknowledging right now. There's a game loop. Every game has a game loop. You have to do a certain thing a certain amount of times in order to get there. I'm saying that it's mind-numbing. But I'm saying, yes, it is. Online, you're not gonna tell me you don't ever have to do the same thing more than once.
You do.
You can choose to do the same thing.
No. Sometimes you have to grind and do the same thing a few times.
Can level up,
especially early in the game. You don't even have access to certain missions until you get a certain amount of something else.
Bro, listen, what you gotta understand is
you might do 100 drug transactions on GTA Online.
Drug transactions differ depending on who you're doing them through.
But the game loop is the same. Go here, shoot this, drive this here. That's not how the story mode. When the story mode is so great. And when the story mode and the single player experience in the game is so immersive and dynamic, it's trash when the online is like that. It was the same with their Red Dead Redemption 2 online. That game is too good for that online to be so fucking ham-fisted garbage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to act like there's no joy to be found in it. Obviously, people have been gaming in it for years. The mod community's been having a shit ton of fun with it. Even you might find fun with it. I'm just saying, though. Gaming is becoming uninspired and exploitative to the gamer.
Okay.
It really is.
Right. And on that note, we're going to get back to some basketball. All right? All right, fellas, we're going to get back to some basketball.
What are y'all going to do when Nikola Jokic comes for you?
Oh, man.
This season. No, you did this last year. You can't do this year. What are you going to do?
Yo, bro.
Hold on. Pause that, though, Leak. What I want to know is, did y'all speak about this whole... or the USA World Championship? Because that's what I want to know about. Did y'all speak about that?
No, we didn't speak about that nonsense.
Wait, what? Say that again.
The shit with the track.
Where the track nigga hated, man.
What he said?
Hey, where the track nigga hated on the US.
Basically, this is how I feel about it, right? Basically, simple and plain, like, I just think it's really this simple. In a technical sense, what he is saying makes sense, right? But at the same time, it doesn't make sense because of the fact that we have the literal best players in the world playing in the NBA who happen to be American. You know what I mean? Like,
baseball calls it the World Series.
Right.
Obviously, we understand that we live in a very nationalistic, America centralized system, and that sometimes it's cool to shock Americans and realize that the world does not revolve around us, and that we are so self-centered that yes, we will coin our own national championships, the world championships. Yeah. If you want to point out that irony, that's fine. But I actually think the NBA has pulled back on using the term world champions on their merchandise for that exact reason.
But wait, my thing is, right, one can also make the argument that, you know, you can say world champions because you have guys from all over the world in the NBA.
Yeah, but it's not a world
with
league.
Americans.
It's not a
world league. Yes, it's not a world league where it's country versus country.
Yeah.
But you have a very big mixture of guys from a lot of different countries inside the league who all are competing. You know what I mean? So, like, all I'm saying is the argument can be made.
Of course.
It's not correct. You know what I mean?
The argument can be made, yeah.
But the argument can be made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and at the end of the day, whatever he's saying, I think is invalid because, like I say again, we have the best players in the world who are American. You know what I mean? Like,
And
we
also
send
there's
the
a
best
little-
of the
there's a little
best
bit
over to the Olympics. Everybody and their mother knows what's going to happen. We're
what-
getting gold.
Yeah, and what's not being spoken about is there's a little bit of charge in the air between the Olympic competitor and the standard professional sportsman, where it's like the Olympics should be this huge big deal that we hold as the pinnacle of sportsmanship or whatever the fucking case may be. But at the end of the day, we kind of give more of a fuck what's going on in the MLB and the NFL and the NBA than we do with what's going on with global Olympic sprinters or whatever the case may be. So this motherfucker wants to be like, well, I gotta watch these guys. You don't gotta watch shit, my boy. You can just cool out right there. Run your little laps. You don't have to watch shit. I gotta watch these guys call themselves world champ. Turn that shit off, nigga. Turn that fucking shit right off, motherfucker. Don't watch shit then. I'm sorry. Because I never felt like I had to watch you, nigga. You feel what I mean? Never one time in my life did I go, fuck, I gotta watch this.
Okay.
I seen a nigga run.
Yeah. He's fast as fuck.
Seen a nigga run like a motherfucker.
Fast as fuck.
You know what I mean? That don't mean, I don't know what you want.
Fastest in the world right now.
I tell you what I'm not watching on a Monday night. Niggas run.
All right.
I ain't, not a random one. It better be the Olympics, nigga. Every 4 years, I got time to watch you niggas sprint. On a fucking Tuesday after a long day of work, I'm glad I watch these niggas toss that orange ball around. Excuse me?
You not watching the Prefontaine Classic?
Hey, man.
You not watching that?
I might fuck around and turn on some NASCAR. I might turn around
and
turn.
watching the world championships?
I will watch some fucking NASCAR before I watch niggas sprint on a Tuesday in February.
I ain't watching no NASCAR. You by yourself.
I respect that. But all I'm going to say is this.
NASCAR. You watching NASCAR, G? Because I ain't watching no NASCAR.
Sport racist.
Yeah, it is. It is. 100%. You ain't wrong. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, I'll fuck around. First of all, Olympics racist. Don't do that. Everything racist.
All right, guys.
But what are y'all gonna do? Because y'all trying to avoid the question. What are y'all gonna do when Big Nicola comes for you? Are y'all still respecting
I just want to
your
know
current
who
champion?
you're a fan of this year. Because I don't know. Before I answer your question, answer mine.
Wait, hold on.
Who is he a fan of this year?
Bro,
Who are you rooting for this year?
don't do that.
How many teams?
Don't do that.
Let's name them all right now.
Don't do that.
Let's name all the teams that you're rooting for because I know it's more than at least like 3. You know
so
what I mean?
what you're saying is I can't bask in the glory of having been right all along about Nikola Jokic being the best player in the NBA.
Bro,
You're mad because Nikola Jokic is not on the Celtics?
all right, so
I'm asking.
So wait, the Nuggets are one of your teams. Bet. Let's
That's
name
not
another
what
one.
I said. All
Let's
I want to
name
know
another
is what's wrong with showing love. Because
Let's name
I'm not.
another one.
No. Hold on. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA, right?
No.
So who is Jason Tatum? Cool. So Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA right now, right? Why you? What you talking about?
I'll give it to Jokic.
Thank you. At the very least, he's the best offensive player, unless you're gonna say Steph Curry, which is like we can talk about that because they ain't still. It just in terms of like points per fucking possession and like his impact on his team's offense. Like if you want to talk about Steph Curry being the best player and best offensive player in the NBA for the last 5 years, we can talk about that. But if we just want to be safe, Nikola Jokic is the best offensive player in basketball, man. It's not Jason Tatum. It's not Joel Embiid. It's not Giannis Antetokounmpo for free. It's
not JT.
Excuse me?
It's not JT.
Is Jason Tatum a top 5 player in basketball? And he's phenomenal.
Throw a turnover whenever it matters.
Is he top 5 in the NBA right now? I don't think so. And he's great. I love Jason Tatum.
Is JT top 5 right
Jason
now?
Tatum is one of the coolest guys I've ever seen play.
number 5.
He's cool as fuck.
Hell
He's number
no.
5. He's not better than Joel Embiid. He's not better than Kevin Durant. He's not better than Giannis. He's not better than
He's
Jokic.
not better than Steph.
And he's not better than Steph. That's 5. Hate to tell you, bucko.
So he's 6.
So he's 6?
I'm asking you. So he's 6?
Maybe. Probably not.
No.
Listen, when it matters, that boy ain't no Jimmy Butler.
That boy top 5.
When it matters, that boy ain't no Jimmy Butler.
That boy top 5.
That nigga probably just scraping top 10.
That boy top 5.
Which is a great place to be.
Top 5.
So which one of the 5 niggas we just named do you substitute
Top
for
5.
Jason Tatum? Please let me know.
I'm taking him
I
over
love this
JoJo.
shit. I live for this shit.
I'm taking him over JoJo.
You only saying the only way
man-
injuries is the only way he could do this.
The man that
Injuries is the only way.
home
The only way you could contest that Jason Tatum is a more valuable basketball
been sending
player.
home for years.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck the narrative.
I'm gonna take JT.
Fuck the narrative.
You mean the man with the better team for years?
Oh, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
It's a team sport.
Stop
bro.
it. First of all, I agree with you, and I've been saying that to this nigga over here. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Been the better team. Been the better team for the longest while. You know what I mean? We've been better than
like
them.
it's a team.
No.
What you want the
100%. But all I'm saying is I'm taking JT over JoJo.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
because you love JT.
Niggas,
That's not.
Niggas had the better team and they've been better coached.
And Joel Embiid. First of all,
Yeah.
Joel Embiid is an MVP.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid is an MVP.
Yeah, shout out to
Jason
him.
Tatum is not an MVP.
Shout out to him.
Jason Tatum has
He
never
went
won
home.
MVP.
He went home.
Okay, so did you.
He went home.
Jason Tatum has never
Yeah,
been
by
MVP.
us, by
And
our
even
hands.
aside from that, as great of a defender as Jason Tatum has blossomed into, we all know that rim defense and rim protection is far more important than perimeter. Although we are in a space right now where perimeter defense has become far more important than it's ever been, being an all-time great rim protector and big who is capable of doing multiple things on the defensive floor and being smart and intelligent is infinitely more valuable than being like a really, really, really good wing defender.
Okay.
Right? So like offensively, I don't see how you could just say like Jason Tatum is washing up Joel Embiid in terms of offensive production. So I don't see where you're gonna.
I mean, I would say that because he has to create a lot of his own shots.
Sure, but so does Joel Embiid. You're just not counting. You're just not counting posts as isolation possession, as isolation creation, which it is. A post possession is an isolation possession. That's creating your own shot.
Okay, I guess.
So, I guess. Fuck you mean you guess? If I pass him the ball in the post and he works that isolation play,
I'm still taking JT over.
because that's your guy.
Yeah, I'm still taking.
All
JT.
right.
He's 5.
Shit.
He's
I
5.
tell you, he's probably gonna have a more
The
efficient
other
game.
4
from the
I'll
field.
give you. The other 4 I'll give you. He's 5.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. JT is not better than Joel Embiid, bro. I love you to death. Bro.
Whatever you say.
If Joel
bro.
Embiid woke up
Like,
and he
I
was
under-
Jason Tatum, he
listen,
would kill
I understand
himself.
Whatever
gonna
you
ride
say,
for your
bro.
mans.
Huh?
I understand you riding for your mans, but
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day, bro, the simple reason of why he's not better is that, believe it or not, if the Celtics had the same team and you swap JT for Joel Embiid,
We're
they
not
would be
winning.
the favorite. They would be the favorite.
No,
though.
we're
I
not
never said
winning.
they would win. They would be
No.
the favorite.
We're still not gonna win.
I don't know if Jaylen Brown gonna get your favorite talk.
We still not
You're
gonna win.
bugging.
That's the problem.
Jaylen Brown and Joel Embiid is definitely going to be, with the rest of the cast that they had, they would definitely have been the favorite. No question, hands down.
Well, you got to swap out Robert Griffin for somebody, right? Not Robert Griffin. Robert Williams III for somebody, right?
Or Al.
It don't matter.
Nah, it
don't matter.
It just clogs it up. We
That
gotta
nigga could have came off the bench. It don't matter.
Nah, but give me somebody valuable in another area of the lineup. If
Yeah,
we're gonna put a marquee center in there, right? Let's just swap it out.
Bro, it don't matter, bro, because Robert Williams coming off the bench, all that means is that Joel could finally get a rest for once in his career. That nigga don't get a good rest at
And
all.
even if you run them both like they did with Al Horford, like having Joel Embiid play the Al Horford role is wow.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying he's better because they would have been the favorite.
JoJo's better than Jason
hold up.
Tatum. Let's not have
We're
this
the
silly
favorite right
conversation.
now.
Let's not have this silly conversation like JoJo's not better than Jason Tatum.
We're the
Like,
favorite right now.
by the impact metrics, by whatever you want to fucking call it, by the fucking MVP
Nah, I'm
ordained
pretty
on
sure
him
the Nuggets
that he
are the
didn't even
favorite.
deserve.
No, I mean coming out of the East.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
No, well, when James Harden go away.
Of course, because y'all had the best team for the longest.
What are we talking about?
Nice little continuity going. I don't even have a problem with the Celtics. It's just insane to me that you're trying to edge Jason Tatum into the top 5 in the league.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nah, but hold on though. One,
Is Jason Tatum a
Real
top
quick.
5 wing?
Yes.
He's got to be, right?
all right, now you're just saying crazy ass shit.
No,
Yeah,
because I
where is
said
it?
wing. I didn't say.
Yes.
I didn't say 3. I said
Yes. What are we talking about right
wing.
You're
So
saying some crazy ass shit.
now? What are we talking about right now?
Okay.
Yes.
Jason Tatum is a top 5 wing. He probably is. I'm just
Yeah.
asking. Is he a top 3 wing?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's
Yeah.
a crazy ass.
Is he a top 3 wing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leak. I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy ass question.
I think Jason Tatum's great.
And not 3. Top 3 and not 3. In my opinion.
I ain't gonna lie. Outside of Stephen Curry, bro, I can't name a nigga on the perimeter better than Jason Tatum, bro.
Nah, I mean wing. I don't. Just Steph Curry's an on ball
I
guard.
said perimeter. Fuck the wing. Perimeter. I said perimeter.
Nah, but if we talking positions, if we talking positions, if we talking positions,
playing outside the 3-point line, I can't.
Nah, but listen, but Steph Curry's the guard though. He's a guard, point guard, shooting guard, whatever you want to say. He's a guard, right?
Small forwards. You could put face up.
Who's better, Jason Tatum or Ja Morant?
Come on, what type of crazy ass?
I'm asking.
That's a crazy question.
All right.
That's a crazy question.
All right.
Ja Morant can't shoot the fucking ball. So why the fuck are you even mentioning this nigga?
Wait.
And he damn sure don't play defense. So what the fuck you mentioning him?
Okay.
Somebody come get this man, bro.
Okay.
Like what?
Somebody come get this man. He
The
gets
nigga
me
don't
tight.
DL and he can't shoot.
And G, you know what's crazy? He know the answer. He just want to ask it.
No, because here's the
ask
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. Jason Tatum is an established. Okay, so Jason Tatum is an established thing. I'm glad that we're establishing right now that defense matters, because perhaps Jason Tatum will always be a more valuable player than Ja Morant because he is more valuable defensively, right?
No, he's always gonna be better because Ja Morant can't shoot the fucking ball.
I do think that first of all, nigga, Dwayne Wade couldn't shoot. It that like if you there's ways for you to be effective enough at shooting.
True.
Jason
Dwayne
Kidd
Wade
couldn't shoot
threes. He could shoot though. There's a difference.
Fair, but I think first of all, I think Ja Morant can get effective, efficient enough. All he has to do is keep the defense honest.
You talking about cans? I said Dwayne Wade was
fair, but what I'm trying to say is Ja Morant is somebody who's rising, right? Jason Tatum is somebody who's rising as well, but is a little bit older than Ja Morant. I'm just saying, will they get to a point where Ja Morant is the more valuable player than Jason Tatum?
Only time will tell with that. But at this point,
because if Ja Morant wasn't getting in his own way right now and he was still ascending the way he needs to, like even let's talk about another guy like Anthony Edwards. Is the ceiling for Anthony Edwards higher than it is for Jason Tatum?
No.
So you don't think Anthony Edwards will be better than Jason Tatum?
No.
Okay.
You know why?
Because Paul Pierce sucks?
What?
Paul Pierce is one of the greatest to lace him up.
Thank you, G.
He is.
Thank you, G. Yo, give it up for that, man. Give it up for that shit, man.
Bro, I just say that because a lot of niggas talk a lot of shit, bro.
Be talking reckless.
He played a lot of clutch defense and made a lot of good shots.
And man, big plays, big clutch plays.
And he's a real trooper because he stayed on a trash-ass team for a long-ass time.
Before they got nice. Right before they got nice.
Paul Pierce rosters, oh my God.
Yep, Anton Walker, shout out. Look at how they talk about you, Anton.
Anton was the only other, like, decent dude on the team.
I know you didn't bring up who I think you just brought up.
No, don't disrespect Anton Walker.
Bro, he was decent. He was decent. We're not talking like all-star, but he was decent though. Like that was a solid guy.
You're not supposed to be naming niggas.
But that was the number 2 at the time.
But at the same time, it's like
roster can't be good if the next best nigga to you is I. That's a bad roster.
Terrible even.
At least have 2 good niggas. At least.
Nope, didn't have that. We had Truth and we had Anton. Feel me? Right before.
Listen, man.
What you mean? Listen.
Antoine put up 23, 22. You know what I'm saying? It was multiple 22, 23
solid
point years.
Solid.
He was doing his thing. He wasn't
solid
no Paul
dude.
Pierce.
Yeah, solid.
He was working. It wasn't the most. It wasn't the most efficient.
Put up a dub, but he gave up a dub. Everybody know Anton gave cooked, nigga. Anton used to get fucking baked.
It's like that.
I'd rather take a nigga like KG who might have gave you 18, but niggas ain't scoring a dub on KG. I'd rather that. Anton ain't had no defense for niggas.
Right. Fair. Listen, Paul, them Celtics teams was god awful and everybody know it, right? I'm gonna just take any chance I can to shit on Paul Pierce.
Yeah, because he's a hater.
No, not because I'm a
fucking hater.
Real quick though, y'all. Way too early predictions. I just want to know who y'all got coming out the West and the East.
I mean, you already know the Celtics coming out the East, so like let's just go ahead and let's just get that out the way right now.
I disagree, but okay, go ahead.
I mean, you could disagree all you want, my good sir, but we're coming out the East.
We'll
absolutely.
what about the West though? Who else you think?
The West, Way too early predictions.
The West is really difficult because
it's really hard.
I want to say the Nuggets
you have the returning Nuggets, right? And then the Suns are very, very top heavy with a Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and then you got DeAndre Ayton backing them up. Like
the Suns don't make any fucking sense.
Yeah,
the Suns.
It's a lot going on over there.
Should be the obvious choice.
It's a lot. Like on paper, it should be the Suns, right? Like if we go in matchup,
I don't think so, but
on paper, yeah.
Well,
what are we talking about?
It's also got that. It's also got that
on
discount.
paper, yeah, because
it's got that discount.
Because look, across the board.
Pause. Let's get our predictions out, and then we could assess.
Right. Okay. Boom. All right. So the West,
the Celtics for you, and who else on the West side?
On the West, I'm gonna have to go Suns.
And Leak, what about you?
I mean, I want to go Nets, right? My heart.
This man is delusional.
No, because you gotta understand, we got Mikal Bridges.
This nigga's delusional.
We got Mikal Bridges, and we got, you know what I mean? We got Cam.
Oh, Cam! Now,
a lot of good things.
Now you want to say that nigga name?
Pick one.
Fuck out of here, because I've been trying to tell you about Cam Thomas. I've been trying to tell you about Cam Thomas, and you over here you wasn't trying to jack the young boy.
We got all the Cams. We got Mikal.
Cam
so
Johnson?
it's probably not going.
Stop naming your whack ass roster, bro. Who do you got coming out the East?
Who do I got coming out the East? I would have said Milwaukee, but it's a lot of fuck shit going on. I like Jason Tatum, man, and I like the Celtics, but if Miami gets Dame, I'll go Miami. If Miami gets Dame, I'll go Miami. If not, I'll say I can honestly the Celtics aren't bad, man. The Celtics aren't bad. The Celtics might be doing another. The Celtics might be doing another trip to the finals. We on Celtics watch again this year.
And the West.
Now you're making this tough,
man.
It's way too early predictions. It's all right,
bro. Yeah, like just drop your nuts, man. Put them on the table, man.
All right, man. Jokic is going back to the finals. He's not done.
Jokic back to back. Okay.
All right, so for me,
with the Warriors as a sleeper,
I got the Bucks, and believe it or not, I think the Lakers gonna come out the West, bro.
Whoa!
Oh yeah,
shit!
And I'm not even.
We have to get into this.
This is not even a Braun fan, to be honest. Yeah, I just think they're gonna come out the West.
First of all, we're gonna go into the East first because I need to know what makes you even think that they're gonna beat us.
Okay, so the Bucks. The problem is with the Bucks is that when they are fully healthy, I haven't seen anyone beat them since they lost. So the thing about, since they won, I'm sorry. So my thing with them is when they're fully healthy and they're coaching, like Mike Budenholzer, it's crazy. What have you done for me lately, right? Because Mike Budenholzer won him a ring, but his coaching was just very bad against the Heat. Like it was, I don't know what the fuck I was seeing. Like motherfuckers, it was similar to what the Clippers
and Jimmy was that
Rivers,
nigga.
It's similar what the Clippers and Doc Rivers were doing when they played the Nuggets. Jamal Murray had 40, and then you put Kawhi on him and then the next game you still put someone else on him. Then he had 35, and then you put Kawhi on him. Like Kawhi is not going to put out fires. He stops the fires from starting. So don't fuck around, and it just doesn't make sense. So
he stops the fires from starting, in your opinion?
No, this is a fact.
No, I'm fucking with you, guys.
Okay, Braun fire ain't start, but let's not get into that. Anyway, I was saying, so when you have a defensive stopper that is a fact, players that play against him shoot their worst field goal percentage or below their field goal percentage, which is all you ask out of playing a star player. You don't ask them to not score. You don't ask them to turn the ball over much. You ask them to shoot worse than they normally do. And you don't activate that, then you're in for some shit. So I'm saying that to say, I believe that the coaching will improve in Milwaukee, and I believe everybody's going to come back healthy, well rested. And I think they're going to do their thing.
And I'm here to tell you that healthy or not, bro, we have enough to get them the fuck out of here.
I mean, y'all don't have a Giannis.
In 6.
Y'all don't have anybody.
In 6.
Y'all don't have anybody for Giannis.
That's great.
Well, okay,
that's fine. But the rest of our roster is better than theirs.
Unless Jaylen Brown creates a left hand, I don't even see.
And you know what's crazy? Y'all be saying this. Boy be going out there and getting 25, 30.
Because he's that good.
25, 30.
But he's that good.
So what's the argument for real? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm gonna tell you.
What are we really talking about? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you what my argument is right now, and I'm gonna put it in what you call it, in a easy way to understand, because it's gonna be by statistics.
Uh-huh.
But you gotta understand, in Jaylen Brown's last games suiting up, he had. Let me get the what you call it. He had 8 turnovers in his last game, 4 turnovers in the game before that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it resulted in a win. So they survived him having 4 turnovers, and they lost with him having 8.
Right.
And majority of his turnovers were not bad passes. We're not stepping out of bounds. They were turnovers that turned into baskets on the other end.
Right.
And it all because of his issues dribbling with his offhand. So I'm saying all that to say, when you have someone like Drew Holiday, and when you have someone like, what's his name? Damn, why I can't think of his name right now? Brook Lopez.
Chris?
When you have someone like Giannis, when you have someone like Chris Middleton, who has proven to play. Brook Lopez is a great defender. He's one of the best big man defenders in the league.
All right.
I'm just saying,
he's one of the best rim protectors in the league for you.
He's gonna get cooked. He's gonna get cooked.
But he doesn't get cooked, bro.
He's going to get cooked. You know who we got now, right? You know who we got for that boy now, right?
The dude with plantar fasciitis?
Yeah. Yeah, him.
If he can make it through, he would be a good addition. But somebody that's been hurt before y'all got him and after y'all got him, I don't have faith. I gotta just see him be healthy. He's not even healthy right now, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
Say that. So
hopefully,
good.
If he's healthy, we can see. But he's not even healthy right now. So
we gonna be good, bro. I'm trying to.
You say this every fucking year.
To show y'all.
When are y'all gonna win something, man?
Gonna be good,
and then it's like,
when are y'all gonna win something?
Y'all don't have Marcus Smart, so it's like.
And that's the first time anybody has said that on this podcast and meant it. Because I was 10 seconds away from saying the same shit, and it was going to have a whole different feel to it. I was right about to be like, you lose a guy like Marcus Smart, and it was going to feel so different when I said it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real glad that you're saying it honestly. Because
you don't have Marcus Smart, right?
Which is world ending.
And then,
White.
Wait, hold on. You don't have Marcus Smart?
We have Derek White.
He was a catalyst on your defensive end.
Absolutely.
And he played every fucking game.
Absolutely.
And you get a guy who can be a catalyst. He's a whiner. He doesn't mesh well with other people.
Who's a whiner?
He doesn't play.
Wait, who's a whiner?
The same thing y'all complain about Kyrie for.
Who are we talking about?
Who's a whiner?
Kristaps Porzingis. He doesn't mesh well with other people, and he doesn't play.
Listen, brother.
I'm just saying.
Listen, brother.
Y'all shit on Kyrie when he.
Listen, brother. That's all speculation.
But now, because it's the European,
that's not a fact.
It's all good.
That's not a fact. That's all speculation. At the end of the day, he gonna mesh well over here in Beantown. He gonna mesh well over here in Beantown.
Yeah, but Kyrie's just also. Can we not because we know Kyrie's a whole different
you tell
guy.
me where Kyrie meshes well. I'll wait.
Racism. It's because he's European.
Listen. The thing with Porzingis is I don't give a fuck about him. It's not that he's not good. He was actually pretty good in Washington. I just even like with me picking the Celtics. The only reason I even fucking picked the Celtics is because like
we're the best team in the East.
No, it's just the East is just so meh.
We're the best.
Because the West is just so much more fucking interesting. Like even the idea of the Lakers. The Lakers could feasibly do this if LeBron James we are now at the point where we don't know whether LeBron James or Anthony Davis is going to play a suitable enough amount of games for them to get the traction that they need. But we also know that they're both good enough to be threatening from really any position they find themselves in. I feel like the Lakers are a great pick because it would be phenomenal and it would be a great another send-off. I think LeBron James has had multiple things happen in his career that would have been great send-offs. But
I think the Lakers are going into this season with the mindset of finishing in the middle of the pack and then turning it up postseason.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think that they could care less about the race of finishing like first, second, you know what I mean? Like top 4, whatever the case may be. Like, I think that they could care less about that. And I think that, you know, making it 6th or even like having to at least play, you know, 7th in the play-in, you know what I mean? And just like playing that one and done game and, you know, solidifying their 7th spot. Like, I think that that's kind of like, you know, their headspace, and they turn it up in the postseason.
We're also dealing with LeBron James.
Yeah, the Lakers.
And it's a tough spot to be in because
I disagree. I think the Lakers about to do their thing this year.
And on one level, it's like
do they thing with I'm sorry to cut you off, brother, but do they thing in what way, bro? The West is very, very stacked, right? And you have a high-powered Nuggets team. You have a high-powered Suns team. You know what I mean?
What else? What else? I'm not scared of nobody else right now. The Warriors have. Hold on.
I was just about to say. He's more washed than a Sacktown has proved that they are here to play. Sacktown is listen, regular season, bro. They can do very, very well regular season.
I believe in them. You don't have to sell me on them. Who else though? I believe in nobody else. I believe in no one else. Not one other person you can name. I believe in.
Shit, I would usually say the Grizzlies, but that 25.
I don't believe in the Grizzlies.
That 25 games gonna hurt.
Fuck all that. I don't believe. After seeing what I just saw Jaren Jackson do in FIBA, I don't believe in. Does
FIBA count?
What do you mean it doesn't count?
It should.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it should.
Niggas don't be giving a fuck.
I don't care if I seen him do this in LA Fitness.
Yo,
it counts. It counts.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Damn.
If he did this shit in the Rico Hines run, I'd be like, yeah, the Grizzlies are doomed. Because it's not even like the problems he had there. He has on NBA courts, bro. He cannot not foul people. That nigga's out.
Also, depending on health. Huge asterisk next to this one, but depending on health, the Clippers, bro.
Come the fuck on.
First off, you know the Clippers are my squad.
Yeah.
Come the fuck on with that shit.
I tell you this right now.
We're gonna do this every year. Are we gonna do this shit every fucking year with them?
The Clippers once again have one of the better rosters in the league, and we're about to get our new arena. So I would put the Clippers above a lot of people in the West.
Mm-hmm. They could get 4 or 5.
Have had a series of unfortunate events that I cannot understand. So I'm not gonna. I don't know.
They could get 4 or 5.
We were going well. Paul George breaks his damn knee.
Y'all want me to tell you what the fuck is wrong with the Clippers? Is this what we're doing? Bro, are we pretending right now?
With your current roster right now, you can get 4 or 5.
The Clippers are fucking broken. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard on that can't get right. It's not going to happen. This team is not going to be healthy for long enough for good enough stretches to achieve anything. Let's not do this. Body parts are falling off Kawhi Leonard like nobody's fucking business. Paul George is limping across finish lines. I'm a huge Paul George guy. Love him. Love Kawhi. Uh-huh. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Listen, I love these guys, but at the end of the fucking day, let's call a spade a fucking spade. When are we going to see Paul George and Kawhi Leonard racing full speed across the finish line, ready to dominate in the playoffs at the same time? Come on. These are not even those type of guys. You know what I mean? These are guys you got to manage around. Work around some ailments. A guy's knee ain't right. We all know.
So we're not going to talk about Russ being over there too?
Another one. Russ
gonna play. Russ gonna play.
G, don't do that.
I didn't fuck with Russ
don't
before,
do
that. Russ gonna play.
What made you fuck with Russ? Because you weren't fucking with him at all. All
Russ
season playoffs.
I wasn't fucking with Russ at all, but I fuck with him now.
Why?
Because I started realizing that Russ, to be honest, like he fell victim to what a lot of people do playing next to LeBron James. They get in their head too much. Because on the Clippers, honestly, he played way better than he did in LA. Like he averaged literally 8 to 9% more on field goal percentage, which is a lot in the NBA, bro. To go up 9% mid-season is a lot. Mm-hmm. His 3-point percentage went up about 6%, which is, again, that's a lot in the NBA. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And what you call it? The only problem is them goddamn turnovers. But he been a turnover magnet his whole career, so.
So you locked in with Russ this year?
No, stop it.
What you mean?
Come on, bro.
Whoa.
That's what it sounded like you were saying.
No,
stop it.
I was saying I fuck with Russ as a person, as a basketball player. He's good enough for what we have right now, and that's it.
He comes off the bench for y'all. How can he not be good enough? He's absolutely good enough.
What do you mean? He started every single game, bro.
He's starting?
Every single game he played for the Clippers, he started. He played 21 games and started 21 games.
Whoa. I thought he came off the bench.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I thought he was coming off the bench behind Terrence Mann.
And Terrence Mann is better than him.
Whoa.
But whatever. But I mean, he's top 75 all time. So when you give motherfuckers,
wait, Terrence Mann is better than him? Hold on, what?
In my opinion.
Okay. All right.
But when you call people top 75 all time, you can't justify playing them off the bench.
Right.
Not behind Terrence Mann.
Exactly.
Who happens to be better than him?
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Hey, listen. By the time Paul Pierce was out the league, right?
Anyway, so
by the time Paul Pierce is out the league,
why Truth be catching strays with you?
No, I'm just saying.
Like,
by the time
I'm
just saying, by the time Paul Pierce is out the league,
Paul Pierce wasn't even in this conversation, my nigga.
I feel you, but by the time
you just got his name in your mouth, bro.
By the time he was out the league,
what's up?
It's a lot of niggas that couldn't hold a candle to him in his prime.
Hold on, I want to get into. I'm always trying to highlight the racism. I just want to get into a bit of racism. So tell me why. I was scrolling on my Instagram today and I saw that Mad Dog Russo was on ESPN talking about how he was going to take a gummy and watch college football and take a couple cocktails on national TV.
Right.
Yeah.
He said he's going to take half and then take another half later in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember
But my man Paul Pierce can't vibe with some strippers.
Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that.
Chill.
You know what that was about.
Chill, brother.
You know he was doing the most.
Chill, brother.
You know, Paul.
Let's not Let's not compare.
First of all,
those two scenarios.
First of all,
they were very different.
First of all,
they were very different.
TV, promoting drugs that are illegal in certain states.
Hold on.
Someone in their house doing nothing illegal.
No.
Can I say something about the Can I say something about the racism piece? It depends on how you look at it, because Shannon Sharp was up there in the do-rag smoking Black and Miles.
Right.
Nobody had a problem with that.
Two things that are legal.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on.
So I don't know if it was a race thing or if the sex was too much for Disney to handle.
Hold on.
The sexual tension of that moment may have been more than Disney was willing to get into.
You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody not Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith do whatever you want now. Stephen A. Smith curse. He talk about prostitution and drugs.
TV promoting drugs that are illegal in the states it's being broadcasted in.
You are using intense language,
bro,
when you say things like promoting. He was telling y'all niggas what he was finna do.
God, bro. Lee, come on,
he was telling y'all niggas what he was finna do. That's all I'm saying.
On TV?
That's promoting my motion
and
what I got going on.
Listen, Truth is my boy. Hold on. I'm about to say, Truth, my God.
So if that's the case, was Truth promoting stripping?
Truth was
Truth promoting strippers and oral support?
Truth was promoting some moral and oral support. You feel what I'm saying? So like that's type crazy, gang. We're not gonna act like that. That's not crazy.
The moral and oral support line was caught by somebody else, and he shouldn't have said it. And if they found that out, and listen, if they found that out, and that is why they fired him, fine. But to fire him for being on his Instagram in his crib with some drink, where his man's playing poker with some strippers.
Now, there's
crib,
conduct
is
clauses,
fucking
though.
Sick.
There's conduct clauses to work for ESPN, and everybody knows that, unless you're Stephen A. Smith, in which case you can do whatever the fuck you want.
No. I can watch John Morant in a strip club with his shirt off, listening to YoungBoy.
No, you can't.
With a bitch going
Now, without
crazy.
him getting suspended.
He didn't get suspended for that.
Yeah, but it all leads to it. But like the NBA would rather you not see that.
Get suspended. I'm talking about for that specific thing.
But John Morant don't work for ESPN.
Bro, my point is, though, the point that I'm making, though, is that if Mad Dog Russo can promote the use of drugs.
Stop saying the use of drugs. He's having a marijuana gummy. He's having an MJ gummy. He's vibing out.
You smoke weed, bro.
Oh, don't say it like that.
I'm just saying, though, like, if I was someone that doesn't smoke weed, it's drugs.
Okay.
It's drugs.
Okay.
I don't care what you're saying. It's drugs, nigga.
Fair.
Like, illegal drugs.
Yeah.
Federally?
You are on a nationally syndicated show promoting drugs, but Paul Pierce can't be in a crib with strippers on his personal Instagram. I don't understand.
Thank you, Officer Prada. What I'm trying to say.
So you're saying
racist. Yes,
racism by ESPN.
Yes. You should be fired
and Fox
immediately.
Sports, because I think he was working for Fox Sports at the time. So racism by Fox Sports then.
Who's working at Fox Sports at the time?
Truth.
You can't
Nah,
work
he
for both
worked for
at
ESPN,
ESPN and Fox Sports.
It was ESPN.
I think he was doing spots on ESPN, no? With Rachel and them.
I thought it was Fox.
No, he was on the jump.
He was on ESPN.
With
Okay.
T-Mac and Rachel and them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah,
Damn, I'm getting old. Why I said
race-
T-Mac instead of T-Mac?
So racism on ESPN's part.
For
That's what
sure.
you mean. Okay.
For sure.
Listen, I think that this just sketch things that go on in corporate environments, and when the more valuable you are to the company, the more shit you can get away with. Right. Paul Pierce was new to this, not true to this, and motherfuckers was like, no. If we let you get away with this now, in 10 years, you'll be fucking on camera. Yeah. The thing with Mad Dog is he earned a lot of this shit. If you look at the way Stephen A. Smith kicks it, Stephen A. Smith is the king. All right, Stephen A. Smith talks about porn stars and prostitution and the president's son doing coke and whatever the fuck he wants to, and ESPN doesn't seem to give a shit. So it's also that just corporate shit where it's like, yo, Paul Pierce, you just got here, dog. This is not the court. You ain't Tom Brady or one of them niggas. Like, you got a sketchy pass.
I can't just chill in the crib. I can't just chill in the crib with some strippers. Mind you.
Yes, you can. Yes, indeedly do.
But offering them moral and oral support on camera, I don't think you can do that.
Also putting them bitches on camera.
He did that to a lady in the casino. Stop that.
Also, okay. Also putting that shit on camera. Also putting the strippers on camera.
It was caught on camera.
Putting the strippers on camera, knowing a good amount of people following you are fans of yours from.
They were fully clothed.
Okay. Well, fair. If they were fully clothed.
That's what I'm trying to say. They weren't even naked.
They weren't fully clothed.
First off, we are in a place where wearing a bikini is fully clothed in America.
Oh, I did. You're crazy.
Right,
you lost your mind.
That's a lot of skin.
I had no idea about
that's
fully
a whole lot
clothed
of skin being shown
because I didn't even see the video. I didn't even see the video. I had no idea that you just saying they were fully clothed was absolute horse shit. I did not know that. Yo, a bikini cheeks. There were visible butt cheeks. Is what you're
All right. Basketball podcast.
ESPN has a body issue
where the athletes are naked and it's phenomenal. Shout out to them bitches. No, there's no meat out. There's no meat out in the body issue. Stop it. There's never been a case of a loose meat.
You don't see it, but you know it's out.
There's never been a case of a loose meat between the pages of an ESPN body issue.
It's not visible, but it's out.
Yo, this guy, he's crazy, bro.
I'm just saying, you know it's there.
Okay.
You know it's there.
What's wrong with this?
All right. You do. I can't argue with
you. Know there's meat involved in this pic. You might not see the meat, but it's out. That's my point.
But I'm gonna need you to relax, bro. I'm gonna need you to relax, brother.
This should be mad funny. They be having niggas ass naked swinging a baseball bat. Like
ESPN has a swimsuit edition with women in bathing suits, males in bathing suits, but I can't be in the crib with women in bathing suits.
Hold on,
man.
All I'm saying is it possible that ESPN seeing the behavior was getting a little erratic?
So you rock. So So you on the side of the truth, basically. Like you
I don't think what he did was warranted firing him. No,
I don't
they
think so
probably
either.
just
I totally agree with you. I don't think so either.
like
You know what I
firing me
mean?
because I'm in the crib playing poker with some
Type
strippers in
of
my
disciplinary action would have been
is
necessary.
all I'm saying is gambling and whores is a lot.
You don't even know if he's gambling though, because you
You
didn't
just
see.
said playing poker.
He was
You
gambling.
don't have to really gamble to play
Come
poker,
on,
bro. You could
come
be
on.
playing for aspects. It could be for fun, bro.
No, they was gambling, bro.
Come on.
They was gambling.
No, they couldn't. No, I'm not saying that they weren't. I'm just saying it's no factual evidence until you know.
Yeah, but
they
this ain't
cashed
this ain't a court of law. This is a we're uncomfortable with your conduct.
out.
This is a we have been quite concerned with your conduct online lately, and honestly, it's beginning to reflect poorly on company.
Yeah, so man, listen. Where was we?
Well, hold on. Even though all of that with truth, that's fine. They didn't foul. I just wanted to make that point. I really want to get to what you were saying, Biggs, and what League was saying. So I want to, because we were talking about that way too early predictions. I just want to know why he feel like the Nuggets is going to run it, and why you feel like the Suns is going to run it. Because y'all both agree on the Celtics, and it's understood why. But I really.
As far as the Nuggets, I think that number one, continuity matters. And I think that this is the exact type of team for which continuity matters. I think Jamal Murray only stands to get better. Last year was his first year back from a pretty major injury. I think what we pretty much know behind that is that last year probably is not going to be the best year he's had since the injury. He'll probably be better next year than he was this year. Mm-hmm. Nikola Jokic is in the prime of his career and is probably the best offensive player in basketball. Definitely, for my money, the best mid-range shooter in the league right now. As well as the best post presence. Yeah, I'm just talking about by the sheer numbers of the percentage of mid-rangers he makes. Like he's just probably been the best mid-range shooter in basketball for like 2 or 3 years now.
Okay.
And probably the best post presence in basketball for like 2 or 3 years now, along with maybe the best fucking passing option in basketball. He's just a monster. He's a demon, and he's maybe the best player in the NBA. And he's just a really good team. A really good team that's been together for a long time.
It is.
That we just saw.
You're talking about the Nuggets?
Yeah, he's talking about the Nuggets, yeah.
You don't feel like losing Bruce Brown matters?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like, no Bruce Brown. Who's your perimeter defender now?
I probably have to be.
Didn't he come off the bench though?
Sometimes, but it'll probably have to be a mix of guys. You'll throw I don't know if Christian Brown is ready for it, but you'll have to throw him at guys. You'll have to.
I don't like the names you started bringing up.
Well, there's just you got to throw a bunch of guys. I don't know if but that's the other thing is Bruce Brown was very helpful, but I don't know if the Denver Nuggets identity rested around being able to shut down guys on the perimeter, right? So it's like they're missing something there, but it's not like I think that all of a sudden, I don't think Bruce Brown is the reason they won the championship. I don't.
He was a very important reason.
Yeah, not to say you win it without him, but I don't think his departure is something that is so difficult to overcome that all of a sudden it's hard to see them back where they were. The biggest impediment to me to them being back where they were might just be something like the Suns, or just like if the Suns catch fire and it's just like there's nothing anybody can do with them. Then,
and that's why I think that's exactly why I think they could definitely come out the West.
But the Suns are also like on some discount star shit where it's like, I love Devin Booker, I love Bradley Beal. How much do you fear them by themselves? Is this a legit super team that comprises of 3 niggas you fear by themselves?
Yeah.
I'm not up at night terrified of Bradley Beal. And he's a monster.
On a team.
Has averaged 30 in this league and everything.
But wait, Bradley Beal on a team with
by the way, I forgot about KCP though. I forgot
all
about
them
KCP.
together.
They do have a perimeter defender.
KCP is on. I was gonna say KCP, but
I forgot.
I don't know why I didn't.
That's my fault.
Nah, but yeah, like he's gonna be getting a lot more looks, a lot of better looks, if you ask me, when you're on the court with KD and
he is
and Devin Booker at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? And then I just think from a matchup perspective is like when you have KD, like who's gonna have to guard KD on the defensive end? If it came down to them and the Nuggets, you know what I mean? Who's gonna have to guard Devin Booker when he starts? No, true,
Jamal Murray?
True, but all right. So you have 3-2. if we really talking about it, you know what I
Sure.
mean? Like, you have 3-2. So it's like, can the firepower really match up? Because, yeah, you got Michael Porter Jr. over there, but
I think having
he
a guy
wasn't
like
looking
Jokic,
so hot.
I think having a guy like Jokic changes things though, because he's going to generate offense for everybody else.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have two, but you have 2 plus Jokic. Where it's like Jokic is also just going to generate a shit ton of points for the rest of the team.
Yeah, you could say that. But the firepower is there. You know what I mean? The firepower is there to keep it competitive.
Yeah. But say like
You know what I mean?
Jokic is averaging 25 and he's averaging 10 assists. Say like 4 of those assists on 3-pointers. Like he's bringing like 40 something points to the table.
True.
A night. Where it's like that's like him and another guy as far as production is concerned. But what he brings out of the other team with the rest of the team.
I don't know, man.
The Suns don't have a guy like that. What is undeniable though is the Suns don't have a guy like that.
And the Suns also don't have much depth, which is another thing. They are a very top-heavy team. Depth. They are a very, very top-heavy team. When those starters have to now go on the bench and sit for whatever amount of time that they have to rest for, those guys coming off the bench, it's gutted. It's been gutted. You know what I mean? You lose a Mikal Bridges, you lose a Cam Johnson. You lose whoever.
Cam Johnson's so fucking trash.
Wow. Okay. Cam Johnson is trash now. All right.
Righty.
Wow. Okay. I didn't see that one coming. But yeah, like you lose in my opinion, you lose valuable role players in building the team that they have now, which I think any team would do. If you know what I mean? Like if you compare
the
these guys
all
up.
you motherfuckers get ready. We playing 40 minutes a game.
Exactly.
Straight.
Strap them up. Hopefully they healthy by then, and let's really get ready for war. Like it's just gonna have to be that. And DeAndre Ayton is gonna have to put his big boy pants on and really try to do his motherfucking thing against Jokic. That's all that's gonna have to happen. Stop getting fucking cooked like you've been getting cooked every time you see Jokic.
You can't say that about Jokic. Jokic will cook all of them.
All right.
Yeah, but the recipe for the rest.
That's like saying that a nigga about Michael Jordan. Stop getting cooked by Michael Jordan.
First off, don't compare that. Don't ever do it again.
They don't do it in the same way, but it's an unstoppable thing where it's like you can't get cooked by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, but like
that's not true.
He can do more. He can do
I've seen Dwight Howard put him in a box.
He can do enough to where you suppress how much he's cooking. You know what I mean? Like to where it's not a complete game takeover. Like, yeah, he's gonna get what he gets off because he's fucking Nikola Jokic. Like, he's just that good. But it can be a much more like serviceable. Like, all right, instead of him getting 25 and 10, he may get like 20 and 7.
That's easier said than
20 and 6.
The reason why Dwight Howard was able to play good defense on Nikola Jokic is because Dwight Howard is an athletic big that plays good defense. Bro, there's not much athletic bigs that play good defense. And I mean athletic and they're fast and they're strong.
Man. Jokic is...
How are we talking about Dwight Howard right now?
Jokic is an all...
Because he played good defense on him the year...
that was 2010.
Jokic is an all-time...
That was 2020, bro. What are you talking about? They won a ring in 2020.
Dwight Howard was not the pinnacle. Like, he was not the fucking... The focal point of that.
Jokic, yes, look it up.
No,
listen,
look it up, bro. I'm telling you.
All right,
all I'm saying is this: Nikola Jokic is an all-time center offensively. There's nobody that I'm just saying straight up would just put him in some kind of box or limit him in a way where it's like. And if there is, it damn sure ain't DeAndre Ayton. Dwight Howard is an all-time defender. If you want to say Dwight Howard, who wouldn't Dwight Howard give problems? But, nah, like I don't see there being an answer for Nikola Jokic from any team really, especially not no fucking DeAndre Ayton. Sorry, ain't happening. That's the best center in basketball.
Right?
Fuck, we want.
All right,
just him.
Well, these is all early predictions. Well, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, we all could be fucking wrong. It could be fucking. Who knows? The Heat versus
I haven't been wrong about Jokic in a while.
The fucking Mavericks or some shit.
I haven't been wrong about Jokic. It cannot be the Heat versus Mavericks.
Who knows, bro?
The Mavericks cannot. If the Mavericks go to the finals this year, I will eat my hat.
The Mavericks went and they got a few pieces.
I will
man.
bread fry
Now,
and eat my hat.
they didn't really get any defensive pieces for real. For real, they kind of went and got like guys who can score the basketball more so. But who knows? We'll see what those guys got.
I will eat my hat.
Yeah, we see what those guys got, man.
Nah, but it's been a unique episode. It's been a unique episode. We about to have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get on out of here. We going with the win like motherfucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Give y'all a valid ep this week. Hope you enjoy.